Hey, what's up guys? Lago here. Today we're going to be looking at Nacelle's Biker Mice from Mars motorcycles. Let's check them out. Now let's take a look at the box. We have Vinny's Radical Rocket Sled here. We have a nice little graphic back here with a little write-up on Vinny's Radical Rocket Sled and a nice image. These boxes look very similar to the ones of the Biker Mice figures themselves. Next we have Moto's Mondo Chopper. So these bikes are all different sizes, because the Biker Mice are all different sizes on the Nacelle line. And finally we're going to look at Throttle's Martian Monster Bike. And we have all the loadout here with some special effects. And it even includes a hot dog. All of them do. And inside the box you're going to get a backdrop like this with just different fonts and different words depending on the bike. Once we get them out of the box, here we have the Throttle's Martian Monster Bike with the lights already on, and my goodness, these look like they came straight out of the cartoon. Nacelle did a bang up job here. The nice flat paints. And this is the monster bike with everything on it already, including the lights and accessories. Let's look at everything back here. We have the button for the lights. We have an accessory of smoke effect. We have some blast effects for the exhaust. These look great. You could just slip them on there. It's kind of tough sometimes, but you could get it in there. Then we have these rocket accessories and this blaster accessory. You also get a nice hot dog with every bike. It rolls, and they're rubber tires. You can move it around like this, side to side. And here we have a better look at the details. I really love these simplified buttons here. It really reminds me of old cartoon shows, and it's very much exact to the show itself. We have the backlight over here, a nice chip light. I think Brian said it was a chip light when I spoke to him at Toy Fair. And down here we have all these parts with the moving stand down here. A nice change of flat gray, light gray with a little bit of this bluish gray in here. And then we have the light up front with the mouse logo down bottom and up top for the light. Throttle's bike looks exactly like the show, and I think Nacelle did an amazing job here. Couldn't ask for anything better. Next up we have Moto's Mondo Chopper, and this one is the biggest bike. Actually, not really, but it's for the biggest character in the show out of the three mice. And what's cool about this one is that it comes with a different plate for the front. So it has that laser gun and a bunch of different accessories. So here we have a better look at the figure, or the bike in this case. And we have the dark blues, we have the seat back here, and this one is a chopper, so it's going to have that high seat over there, and has a little bit of wire there that can be plugged in and plugged out, so that can be put in or taken out if you'd like. It's all up to you, but it does take a little fandangling there. And yeah, so you have this flat looking exhaust, very two-dimensional, simplified, just like the show. And I think they did a great job with the Moto Chopper here. Up front, you have the laser gun, the triple barrel laser gun. And we also have the simplified buttons / futuristic space buttons in the dash there. Back here you have the motif of the mouse logo, and you can change this up by removing the triple barrel laser gun. Next up is my favorite, which is Vinny's Radical Rocket Sled. This one gives me Akira vibes. The bright red and futuristic look is one hell of a bike, and I like the little glass in the front, the plastic clear glass, with a little bit of that mouse motif there too. And this comes with a removable laser cannon, which is held on by magnets, which is awesome. Here's a better look at the detail. It goes with the two-dimensional, like, simple look, and there's the magnet. I'm just going to show you how this works. So you're just gonna stick the magnet inside this hole, and it's a pretty tough magnet. It goes right in, and there you have the laser cannon with this scrunchy, and you also have some type of suspension here, which is pretty cool, man. I like that they added this little bit of detail. Again, this is one of my favorites because you got the light up dash in there. You also have the handles that move, and the handles also move in and out, not just side to side. And there it goes. There's the other, and there's the other. So here are some glam shots of the bikes. You can see them with the lights on, looking super cool. I really like the way these look. I know I said it like 100 times, but when you think of biker mice, you have to think of them with the motorcycles, and these are exactly the way the motorcycles should look. I remember when I was younger, my cousin had the biker mice from Mars Figures, and I used to love them so much. And here now I am, a couple years later, many years later, and I have like the perfect version of them thanks to Nacelle. And I just think these are perfect interpretations of what the bikes look like in the cartoon. They stayed true to the design, and they did not try to overdo it or add scuff marks or any realism to it. It's just what was on the show in 3D. And just look at the three of them right there. For the red one, which is the Radical Rocket Sled, you're going to need the effect piece to make it stand up. It doesn't really stand on its own. And here we have Moto with his bike. They fit right in. They look good. They were meant for them. When I spoke to Brian, he said that they took a little bit longer because all of the figures were different sizes. So they had to make the bikes go perfect with them so they fit right in. So I think they did a wonderful job with these. And here we have the last one, which is the Martian Monster bike from Throttle. And there you have Vinny's Radical Rocket Sled and Moto's Mondo Chopper. All of them with their helmets on and ready for some action. Here's another look. I just can't stop putting these on display and looking at them, and I think I'm just gonna have them just like this. You know when you get like that pose you want and you don't want to move them? I think that's where I'm at right now. So I don't know when these will change, but I'm happy I'm having them. And next up we have the three of the biker mice hanging out, having their hot dogs on their bikes right after at the end of an episode or something like that. But I just love the way these look, and Nacelle did a great job. Remember to check out the Toy Fair interview I have with Brian from Nacelle, and that's on our channel. And make sure you give it a thumbs up. You know, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching and visiting Lagoland.